Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Dare to Game video. Today we're playing Gloria Victis, the medieval MMORPG that's been pretty popular for a couple years now. I've had it wishlisted for quite some time, and quite recently the developer reached out to me to let me know that they're going to be releasing the 1.0 version of this game very shortly. So for anybody that's been waiting for the full release, now is the time to jump in. And I've got exciting news. They've given me 2 keys to give out this game for free on Steam, so if you'd like to get one of those keys, it's a very easy process. I will be doing it for any channel members interested in getting them. So if you're not a channel member but you're interested, this would be a great time to join up because the odds are you might actually get it, considering I don't have that many channel members. So if you want to qualify for the drawing to win a copy of this game for free on Steam, all you have to do is go over to my community tab. There should be a members only post, and all you have to do is comment on there that you want the game, because the only requirement to win it is to be a channel member. So with all that in mind, let's get on into talking about Gloria Victis. So like I said, the exciting news for today is the final announcement, or finally getting the announcement, of the 1.0 release. So the game will be getting released in full, and you can purchase it then instead of, having to deal with all the early access stuff that a lot of people don't like. And that date is January 7th. We'll finally be getting it. So like I said, for anybody that's wishlisted it and waited, now's the time. If you've never heard of Gloria Victis, the description for it on their site is just a MMORPG with an emphasis on realism set in low fantasy medieval open world. Enjoy MMO with skill-based non-target combat, open PvP with territory control, deep crafting systems, and a player-driven economy. All that served with beautiful graphics and immersive atmosphere. And honestly, I thought that was a lot, given the fact that this is a relatively small team here. We're looking at a development team of only 20 people, so it's not a big studio. And that's a lot of promise, but honestly, I've been playing it quite a bit these last couple days here. I've already got, I think, almost 20 hours into the game, and it is actually pretty dang good. It's got a real classic MMO feel to it, but it doesn't have a lame point-and-click type combat system. In fact, if I was going to compare the combat system in this game, I would say it's pretty similar to Bannerlord, so Mount & Blade Bannerlord. The only real difference being the fact that instead of locking on, it's a free targeting system, so it takes a little bit more practice and skill. There are the same basic combat components, though. You've got directional combat attacks, so overhand, right swings, left swings. You can kind of charge them to make sure you build up a strength attack. There's a stab, all that sort of stuff. You can kick. There's shield bashing. So like I said, it is a really similar combat system to Mount & Blade, so that would be the closest comparison there. The coolest thing about this game, at least in my opinion, is the map with conquest sort of thing. So the PvP in this game, there's different types of PvP. There are like standard PvP sessions where you'll get in and it'll be like a free-for-all or something like that. But they also have open world events where you can conquer territory. So I'm part of the Red faction, and you can see that in this world at this current time, we control a significant portion of the map, blue being the next, yellow being the smallest. And so when you start the game, you get to choose, you create your character, which is cool, and there's lots of customization options, so you can have them look basically exactly like you want them to. And then you can choose your background and kind of get sorted into your area, which is how you become part of a kingdom. So honestly, I really have been enjoying the game. There's a lot of role-playing to it. So there's a full attribute and ability tree that will allow you to level up your attributes and then also really specialize your type of combat. So I'm just kind of experimenting with it. It's relatively easy to reset the stuff. All you have to do is click to reset it, and you can do that as many times as you want before level 90. After that, you need an abilities points reset. So like up until level 90, you can really experiment. And I think that's a very forgiving system for a game like this, because when you first get into it, you don't really know what you're doing or what you want to specialize into, but there's very few restrictions up to level 90, and I'm only at level 57, and that's with quite a bit of gameplay into it. There's also huge skill trees that are based on experience, so you just level them up based on doing the thing. So right here you can see forestry, and it spreads out based on the type of tool that you're using. So it's not a system that you could really spam or anything like that. It just levels you up and makes you better at things based on how much you do them. And that's a great system. I find that the games that have that type of system are A, the least exploitable, and B, just overall the most fun, because it mostly just rewards the actual experience of what you're doing. And I think in a role-playing game, that means the most, because you're actually getting rewarded for the role that you're you're playing. And like I said, there's just a ton of different aspects in this game, from all sorts of different forging options to building things, because you can build quite a lot of stuff in this game or upgrade existing structures. It's crazy how much customization this game has. Like I said, it's very ambitious for such a small team. I find it's great for daily engagement. A lot of MMOs get daily engagement wrong, but I think this game does a pretty good job at it. For one thing, there are daily rewards just for playing every day, and you can set active challenges for the day, but there's also just various things that you'll get throughout the day, again, for doing the thing that you're doing. So you'll see it'll be simple things like defeated bandits or monsters or hunted animals or pieces of armor looted from enemy players, so you're playing PvP, flags capture, all sorts of challenges all over the place, and they're just based on what you actually do. And as far as I know, they all go up to level 5 and it caps there. Or maybe it just keeps resetting after that. I haven't quite noticed yet. But I really, really enjoy the system. I find it very engaging. So overall, nothing much to complain about there. I think it's a great way to make it seem fun and fresh every single day. There is a ton of variety of pretty much everything in this game. Armor, weapons, cosmetics, all that sort of stuff exists. And mind you, the cosmetics are the only form of microtransaction you'll find in here, which, given the low price for the game, it makes sense that they're going to monetize otherwise. But they don't make a gameplay difference. They just, make it so you can make your armor look considerably different. Honestly, overall, I enjoy the game a lot more than I thought I was going to, and it looked interesting to me for a long time. I just always kind of had it on my list because, like I said, I'm not much of a person to play early access titles for much. I don't really care for the practice too much. So when they contacted me and announced that the full release was coming, that interested me, and that's why I'm playing it now. So I definitely recommend it if you're a fan of medieval games, open world games. If you like the Mount & Blade games, like I said, the combat is pretty damn similar. One of the complaints I typically have about MMOs is that the combat almost always just sucks. So a game like Lord of the Rings Online, which could be pretty fun, especially for a Lord of the Rings fan, it just dies for me because the combat sucks so bad. Whereas in this game, I actually find the combat to be pretty fun and engaging. It's got a challenging aspect to it because it's freeform. It's not a lock-on type combat, so you have to actually get used to the different mechanics, and there's no counter warnings from enemies that you're attacking, so you have to actually watch their body language if you want to try blocking their strikes or dodging them. And you don't get locked into these weird animations where suddenly you can't jump out of the way. If you're watching and controlling, you can. So I find the combat system very rewarding. I think the PvP's fun, and I love the PvE world. I just think it's a whole lot of fun, especially considering the game is just not priced very high. So all in all, I recommend playing the game. I have definitely enjoyed it a lot, and I will probably be playing it a lot for the next, several thousand hours. MMOs typically take a lot of time. But whatever the case is, like I said, if you've been looking for a open world multiplayer game set in a medieval period that's kind of similar to Mount & Blade, this is an actually really, really good one that I've enjoyed a lot. So like I said, if you'd like a chance at winning a free copy of it, all you've got to do is become a member on the channel today, and you can do that for as little as $1.99 a month. And if you do that, then all you have to do is head on over to my community tab on my channel, and there will be, like I said, a members only post, and all you have to do is comment on the post, I would like the game, or I want the game. And then I will be doing a random drawing on January 7th where I will give out those free keys. And so if you'd like the game for free, pick it up there. Otherwise, I'll have a link in the description to the Steam page, and you can get it for $20 currently. So awesome game. I hope to see you on it, but that's all for today. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching another Dare to Game video. If you like this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like my content and would like to support this channel, consider becoming a member today for as little as $1.99 a month. It makes a huge difference. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.